This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. I love being here helping you with playing the guitar. In this Guitar 101 mini course, I'm going over Christmas songs. I love this time of the year, and one of the things that helps make it magical for me is playing and singing and listening to Christmas music. So, in each episode, there's 30 episodes total, I go over a different Christmas song. So in this episode, I'm going over Auld Lang Syne, great old traditional Christmas carol. Super fun. I will do the melodies. We'll start with playing the melody, then we'll look at strumming the chords, which would accompany singing the melody or somebody playing the melody, and then I'll look at fingerpicking, which would also be a way to play the chords to accompany somebody singing the melody or playing the melody. And we could, of course, accompany ourselves singing that melody if we'd like to. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in with playing the melody. To play along with me and to play this, you're going to want to download the sheet music. It's in PDF form. In the description below, there's a link that you can download that sheet music. So, Auld Lang Syne. I'll start off with the melody. The melody is written in both standard music notation and in tablature. If you need help with how to read tablature, there's a quick answer video that goes over it. If you need help with standard music notation, there's a quick answer video that goes over that as well. In both cases, you may want to check out the tablature book and the note reading method book that come with the series, my method book series, that go over if you really want to develop that skill. You can go through it. Both of those progress from very beginning and basic to playing pretty proficiently on the guitar using tablature, using standard music notation. The Guitar 101, the full course, which is like a 2-semester course with lengthy lessons, also goes over reading and playing music in tablature. So, and that course uses those method books. We're going to dive in here though with the tablature, and just for these, if you haven't done tablature before, just check out that quick answer video and that'll get you ready to play right along with me. So a lot of my in-person students love to sing the melody as they play it, and that can be a way to learn the melody for singing it when you want to accompany yourself, and sometimes they also just think it's fun to sing along if they know the lyrics. I'm going to go ahead here with this one and just play the melody, but you could sing along if you wanted to. So you can play along with me, reading the tablature or the standard music notation. So this one comes in on beat 4 in the pickup measure. I'll give us a 3-beat count in, and then we'll catch that beat 4. So you got 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll look at the chords now. So when you play the melody, you could have a friend accompany you on playing the melody, or you could accompany a friend playing the melody, even on another instrument. Another instrumentalist, if they're written in concert pitch, could read the melody written there in standard music notation. But I'm going to jump into doing the chords now. So I've got a strumming pattern written up here on the board that works well for this one. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. If you want to learn more about strumming patterns or reading this sort of rhythmic notation, I have quick answer videos that explain that. This over here shows us the picking direction. The down is the rectangle and the V is the up, if you're not familiar with that. So this strumming pattern goes down, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up. 1, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up. Just like that. It's a great pattern for 4/4 time, which is what we're written in here. Now, when we've got places where we've got 2 chords per bar, that's probably the trickiest thing. So I've got G and then A minor, D7. So we just use this first part for the chord the quarter note there and the 2/8 notes, so the first half of the measure, we use that for the first chord, and then down up, we'll use that for the second chord. So in just playing that G, we got the A minor, D7, E minor, G7, and C there on the first line. You can do that a couple times. 2, ready, and G. Again, 2, ready, and we got G, A minor, D7, E minor, G7, and C. Let's do it once more. 2, ready, and G, A minor, D7, E minor, G7, and C. Now we're going to have other spots that have that same sort of thing, so that should help us there. On the second line, I should mention, if you need help with any of these chords, if you're not familiar with how to play any of these chords, there are quick answer videos in the Academy here where it goes over how to play any of these chords. So if there's one you come across and you don't know how to play it, there's a quick answer video that can help you with that. I'm not going to go over and bog this mini course down with going over how we play the chords in each one of these videos, but you can find the quick answer video that goes over that. On the second line, the second to last measure, we have 2 chords, one on beat 3 and one on beat 4, so 3 chords per bar, but 2 on that second half, so that gets a little bit even trickier. So we're going to have that E minor, down, down, up, and then A minor, down, up, D7, down, up, and then we're back to the G. Now you could also just go E minor, A minor, D7, you can just do a down strum, or you can choose to keep it up strum going. Either way works great. So that second line is going to go G, A minor, D7, E minor, A minor, D7, G. So again, G, A minor, D7, E minor, and then A minor, D7, G. So I demonstrated that both ways. I did the down up for A minor on beat 3 and D7, or I also just did a down strum, and that works. With that, we should be okay to play the whole song. We'll just go ahead and you can play along with me. With this one, there are 3 verses. And after we get through all 3 verses, though, we go back and do just the second half of the song for one final thing. So the second half happens only on the 4th time. So you'll see lyrics there for that. Okay, so here we go. Just about that speed. So you got 1, 2, 3. Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all acquaintance be forgot and the days of Auld Lang Syne? For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne, mention, a lot of these keys I've selected because they work well with playing the guitar. For some of you, singing in this lower range might be a little too low. Some of you who are sopranos could actually sing it up an octave from where we're playing it on the guitar and singing it. I have a contralto voice, super low voice, so this works okay for me, but it could go a little higher, but that would put it in an uncomfortable key for playing. But you can use a capo, and if you need help with the capo, there's quick answer videos that go over that. But if you put the capo on, you could play these same chords and have it in a different key if you need to for singing. Also mention, if you like instrumental music, I have a Christmas album out, Silent Night, Kristen R. Bromley's Silent Night solo guitar music. This song is one of the selections on that. It's available in CD format and also, of course, in digital download and streaming formats, basically on most of the platforms that are out there. So if you like that, you could check that out. I'm going to move on now to using the finger picking for this one. And so if you need help with how to do finger picking or even help how to do strumming, there are quick answer videos that go over that in addition to that full-on Guitar 101 2-semester course. So I'll just do a quick review, but if you need help with finger picking, you want to learn how, you want to check out the quick answer videos that go over a little bit of an introduction to finger picking. We use our thumb, index, middle, and ring. The letters that represent those come from Italian and Spanish, which is where guitar was born, and so the finger style was born there. Classical guitar, as we'd say today, that old traditional style with finger style playing. So these are the letters that come from the words that represent those fingers. So P for thumb, and then I for index, M for middle, and A for ring. So thumb and ring are the ones that are different from our words in English. So thumb with a P for pulgar, like in Spanish, but thumb and then the ring finger. That sits above the rhythmic pattern. We have all eighth notes. This is 4/4 times, so we go straight into that. P, I, M, I, A, I, M, I. Our index finger is going to always pluck the third string or the G string. Middle is going to always pluck the B string. Ring is going to always pluck that high E string. So ring is plucking the highest string, middle is plucking the next string, and G is plucking the next string down from that. Then the thumb will pluck one of the low bass strings, so strings 4, 5, or 6, whichever one is the lowest one used in the chord. So for the G chord, that's the 6th string. It's going to pluck that. For A minor, it's the open 5th string. D7 is the open 4th string. E minor, it's the open 6th string. Basically, because we have a low E, any E chord will use that low 6th string. Because the 5th string is an A, any A chord will use that one. Because the 4th string is a D, any D chord will use that one. The rest, it's the lowest place we have a finger. So this pattern, and if we just work it with E minor, because we don't need our left hand on, I'm going to pluck that low 6th string. P, I, M, I, A, M, I, A. Thumb, index, middle, index, ring, middle, index, ring. P, I, M, I, A, M, I, A. This is a great pattern for this one. P, I, M, I, A, M, I, A. Get it going a little bit faster. Now I've written up here in parentheses above this one, MA, so you could actually, instead of just plucking with your middle finger, you could pluck with your ring finger as well on that spot. So sometimes I'll do that. Thumb, index, middle, and ring together works. P, I, M, A, I, A, M, I, A. Just kind of get that warmed up. So if we put that on a G chord then, thumb, index, middle, and ring, index, ring, middle, index, ring. When we have 2 chords per bar, we just use the first half twice. So we have that G, full measure. Then you have A minor, and D7. So the A minor to the D7, just use that first half, same thing for E minor to G7, and then the full thing on C. So what do we do when we have two chords there in the second half? So beats 3 and 4. What works nicely is to just actually do a pinch. So pinch is just where you grab your fingers and grab all the strings and just pinch them once. So E minor and then pinch, pinch on the A minor and D7. Pinch, pinch. If we do just the last two measures of that second line a little bit over and over, you'd have E minor, pinch, pinch, G, D7. I'll do it again. You got E minor, pinch, pinch, G, D7. Do it again. You got E minor, pinch, pinch, G, and D7. Okay. That ought to just prepare us to play through this song here. So at these times, at these slower tempos, I don't always have the breath support as I'm focusing on playing, but I will go ahead and sing this so we can be accompanying me, and you can sing along if you can, or if you just need to focus on that finger picking right now, that's okay. It's the reason for these videos, so you can play along with me. So here you go. 1, 2, 3. Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all acquaintance be forgot and the days of Auld Lang Syne? For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne, and surely you will buy your cup, and surely I'll buy mine. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for the sake of Auld Lang Syne. We too have paddled in the stream from morning sun till night. The seas between us, Lord, and swell since the days of Auld Lang Syne. For all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind. Should old acquaintance be forgot for the sake of Auld Lang Syne. For old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind. Should old acquaintance be forgot in the days of Auld Lang Syne. For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll drink a cup of kindness yet for the sake of Auld Lang Syne. Okay, hope that helps. Hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Take care. We'll see you again. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For more in-depth lessons and to progress through a free guitar course, check out my Guitar 101 series on YouTube and my guitar method books, which all come with access to hours of in-depth video lessons. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.